Remember when you actually bought a game and you actually owned it forever? Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about why the old Virtual Console worked, and why Nintendo Switch Online games don't work at all, and why Nintendo's missing out, and how this could work if they were to ever bring back the Virtual Console or something like it. For those who don't know, the Nintendo Virtual Console is a digital game distribution service on the 3DS and Wii U consoles that allowed users to purchase and play classic games from NES to SNES, 64, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Wii, and a couple of others. It was really cool back then, and the games weren't that overly priced as well. It was a pretty reasonable price you'd be getting a game for, especially like Nintendo 64 games. The thing is, they do this now, but it's not the same as they used to. Now you have to buy an online subscription, and they don't have every single older console. They have up to GameCube, which I think you might need the Switch 2 for if you want to play GameCube. So it ends up just being a lot of money. And you know what? They should just completely just stop Nintendo Switch online games and bring back the Virtual Console. They've already updated the eShop. They've gave it a new UI design, and this would be the perfect time, in my opinion, to bring back the Virtual Console. And they can change it up a bit. But the Virtual Console worked so well on the Wii U and the 3DS. How they could do it is they could categorize it and have different tabs. So you have an NES tab, and you can click on that, and then you can put filters when you go in that, and you can buy an NES game. So, I don't know, say like $3 to $2. Same with the SNES. Again, slightly higher price, but still reasonable. And they do that with every single console. And they could do this on the Switch too. And the Switch 2 is a lot more powerful now. So they could theoretically put even like the 3DS and the Wii U on there. Which, dude, that would be insane. And that's what Nintendo should be. You should be able to play all the old games plus all their new games. That would bring back a lot of fans. That'd bring back a lot of new people who never got to try out those games. And it would just be a really great experience. And with the Switch 2's hardware, they could like revamp and reimagine how those old controls used to work. For example, with the Wii, that can be used as the Joy-Cons. And it could be even a smoother experience with the new Switch 2 Joy-Cons. With the 3DS's camera for some of the games, you could use that as the Switch 2 camera. And these would all be optional. You don't have to get this, but it makes the gaming experience more enjoyable. And that's what made Nintendo as what I know it as, or what I appreciate as. That connectivity. And that's what I would love to see Nintendo do more often.